Hello everybody, my name is PJ and I do believe that this is a bowling shirt. So some of you should be able to remember this. So about last Monday, my new iPhone got stolen. After I lost my 5S, I went down to a 5C, and I may or may not have already lost my 5C. I didn't actually lose it, I just destroyed it. This is my 5C. Yes, I have a cherry bomb sticker. It all looks pretty normal, except when you turn it on. The LCD is completely destroyed and it's not usable. Sometimes if you touch it, it can move around and stuff, but it's unusable. Every year there's this fair that comes to town, and it's a pretty big deal because here in Michigan, it's super boring. So I went to the fair with some friends and I went on this ride called the Fireball. I had ridden it a few times before and it was perfectly fine. And when I rode it like a third time, this baby flew out of my pocket from like 70 feet in the air. Halfway through the ride I noticed and I was flipping out. I looked down, I saw it just laying down face up. When the ride ended, I told the guy running the thing, and his friend went down and he grabbed it, brought it back to me like this, and that's that. So I think now is an appropriate time to take a look at the history of my phones.
The history of PJ's phones.
My first phone was an LG something. It has 12 buttons, slides out, currently out of battery or just completely dead. Yeah, the battery's dead. Yeah, it's one of those where you can pop out the back, classy. It's a pretty good phone, it was decent. I dropped it multiple times, it's perfectly fine. After I had this phone, I had this newer-ish phone that was like $100. It was basically this, but with like a big touchscreen. And after I was done with that, I gave it to my brother, and he kind of lost it. So I don't have that right now. The phone after the one after this one was this one. And I'm just now realizing that my first 3 phones were all LG, so that's saying something. I've talked about this one in the last video. It's better than my first 2 phones, but it still sucks. After this one, I had a real upgrade. I went from that to the 5S. I've talked about this one before. My dream phone is the best phone I've ever had, 64 gig. Oh, beautiful. Got it stolen. After I got the 5S stolen, I went back to this thing. Not too happy about that, so I quickly went to my 5C. Came in an iPhone 5 box, which is now destroyed. And now, after going through 6 different phones in my long life, I am ecstatic to present to you my brand new iPhone 4. But yeah, my brother, he had the 4, and then he switched to the 5S when I got the 5S because, and then my 5S got stolen, and then I went to the 5C because this is not good, and then I destroyed the 5C, went to this one, so me and my brother eventually just swapped. I'm hoping to keep this one for a while because if not, I don't know what to do. So there you have it, that's how I went from a 5S to a 4 in like 2 months. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a big like and consider subscribing to stay updated on my most recent video. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching.